What's up, guys? So this is gonna be my first video. Um, I'm just gonna go over my portfolio holdings and my stocks that I'm kind of swing trading. I just exited some trades on Friday, so I'll go over those, and then I'm gonna go into some certain things that I'm looking for in December. Some stocks that I'm looking for in December, not some certain things. That doesn't help anyone. Alrighty, so we're gonna go over to my TFSA. So I am holding currently Affirm, Etsy, Hood, PayPal, Snap, Upstart, and Upwork. All right, so the reason I'm holding Affirm is because I think that people are going to be doing a lot of buying and spending next year. And I think that Affirm, with its financing and its current run up, which was just at it was all the way at 176, and we're back down to 98, which is like August lows, which is just insane for this stock. So I bought this one up. I bought it on the dip. I'm down on it, sadly. Etsy, I'm holding. This one's also down like 70% from its top. Just absolutely astronomical gains and then losses right after. So I'm holding Etsy because I think it's going to do well during this supply crisis. PayPal, I think is just got beat to the bottom for no reason. I don't think that it deserves to be where it is. And Upstart, I don't know how to feel about Upstart, but I'm holding it because it's literally the definition of a momentum stock. So it ran from let's see here, it ran from $60 all the way to 170, and that's when I kind of thought the run was done. I had sold at like 180 and I was happy. I didn't buy back in at 120 because I thought it'd drop farther, and then it just starts taking off. It goes from 130 to 212, and then we're all the way up 303 in a month, and then the next month we're all the way at 400, and then it's a straight decline right from there. But just, oh my goodness, while this thing was climbing, I was crying. So now I'm holding it for the next time it climbs. And if it doesn't climb, whatever. Snapchat, I believe Snapchat's a great play because over the past year, they were hovering right around this 50 range, which is right around where we are now. And they keep bumping up to 60, so it could be a possible swing trade. I'm not holding it as that, but if it changes in my portfolio, then we'll see how it goes. But they ran all the way to a high of like 85, and they're sitting at like 45 right now. So I bought the dip. I don't think what Apple did so that they can let their users opt in and opt out of being tracked for advertisements. As far as I'm concerned, they've already had a backdoor to it, and they just put it like 33 pages down. So I think that Snapchat is going to explode soon. I don't know when, but I think it's going to do just fine. And then Upwork. I don't know how I feel about Upwork. I'm watching this one really carefully. I'm like 12% down, so I'm watching it hard. And I'm really just betting on Omicron. If Omicron doesn't come back, then Upwork will probably go really low, and I'll probably be out a bit of money. But if Upwork comes back and people have to work from home again, then I think that Upwork's going to do absolutely phenomenal. And then, so now I'm going to go over to my trading portfolio. So first of all, I'd like to have some mentions in there for who I'm watching. I was holding Invitae, and I'm really pissed that I sold it like not even, like it must have been like 8 days ago I sold it. So that's a little upsetting, but I'm watching Fobi Green, grn.to. I'm watching Pinterest because I think Pinterest could be a great save, or a great swing trade, sorry. And what's another one that I'm watching hard? I'm watching Joby really hard. I honestly don't even know what Joby does, but just their year chart for swing trading is just amazing. And then in my actual account, I swing traded AMC on Friday. I bought it on the 15th for like 2240-ish, I believe, right around here somewhere. And then I wrote it out to here, And then I sold right here at 1950 something. So pretty much a 20% gain over 3 days. I was happy with that one. Matterport, on the other hand, I bought it here, and then we sunk down to 2041, and I bought more here, and then we ran up, and now we're sitting here. So I think we're gonna run off this 2270 mark, but I'm not 100% confident. But the way the graph's looking, it was just at $32. Tech stocks are going up. We're kind of having this rebound. Hopefully it's a Christmas sale. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So Matterport I'm currently still holding as a swing trade. AMC I just sold out of for 20%. And my TFSA, if you want to see the holdings, I'll show them. They're a negative 12% on Affirm. That's definitely not my best one, and Upwork is pretty low too. But the other ones I'm fine with. Robinhood, I didn't really talk about them. They're yeah, from the start of the year, they just got absolutely smashed. They went from a high of like 84 right after their IPO. They exploded off IPO, and I didn't buy. I should have. And they've just been bleeding into like the shadow realm. So now we're down here in like below 20, which is like it's 1/4 of what it was after the IPO. So if you want to get into Robinhood, this is now the time that I suggest it. I think this one has a good chance of running up substantially. Once people start realizing that it's running, it's really going to take off. And that concludes my holdings. So if you guys have any questions, love to leave them in the comments, and I'll be updating you guys on Monday with how my trades are going.